94.1 News, I'm Katherine Fritcke. The warmer weather is bringing rain as well. Stay tuned for your weekend weather. 2 cases of voter fraud are confirmed in Iowa this year. For the voters convicted of voter fraud, it's often a case of human error.
Whenever they investigate voter fraud, they have genuine cases. It almost always turns out to be somebody who was confused by our rules. They thought they were eligible.
Art Sanders is a politics professor at Drake University. He is explaining just how easy it can be to commit voter fraud. He goes on to admit that those who do commit fraud won't have the chance to do it maliciously.
A single vote, even coming close to swinging an election, is next to nothing.
Professor Sanders emphasizes that while voter fraud does occur, it is pointless for us to worry about.
People who actually genuinely study voter fraud always come to the same conclusion. It's really not a big deal. It's not a major issue.
There have only been 2,000 alleged election fraud cases since 2000. That is compared to the 146 million registered voters in the United States. Jon Bon Jovi and Ashley Judd made a stop in Des Moines. The duo hosted a rally to support the Obama campaign. Reporter Mary-Kate Wachtel says the Star's message was simple: get to the polls.
You don't need a microphone. You don't need a guitar, because you have the voice.
That's Jon Bon Jovi speaking to the thousands that showed up for his free concert downtown. The event attracted fans from across the state. Shannon Palmer from Marshalltown waited outside for 4 hours to get a peek at one of her favorite stars, but says she wants to start getting involved in politics for a specific reason.
I'm 30 years old and maybe I should pay attention to what's going on around me, because now I just had a baby a couple of months ago, so now I'm going to work on providing a world for her.
Actress Ashley Judd made an appearance as well, hoping to encourage voters by sharing some embarrassing stories of her own.
And that's one of the things I'm here to do, is tell a personally embarrassing story about how someone like I, even on the day, could fail somehow to get to the polls.
The acoustic concert may have only lasted 4 songs, but to Palmer, who says she has paid $300 to see Bon Jovi in concert, it was worth the wait. I'm Mary-Kate Wachtel.
Early voting in Iowa is available now through Election Day. This is 94.1 News.
Hey, Mom, why is the sky blue? Why don't animals talk? Why do dogs have wet noses? Why is an 11 pronounced 21?
Kids ask a lot of questions.
Why do I have a belly button?
But you don't have to know every answer.
Why is the ocean salty?
Because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent.
Why are there 50 states?
There are thousands of children in foster care who don't need every question answered.
Why is pizza round?
They just need you. For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
The Nobel Committee awarded the Nobel Peace Prize Friday to the European Union for peaceful reconciliation after World War II by spreading democracy through Europe. A Yemeni national has been shot dead on his way to work. He was employed as a senior security official at the U.S. Embassy in Sana'a. Clashes erupted in Cairo this morning after Egyptian political forces called on President Mohamed Morsi to take a stand for justice after his first 100 days in office. Shops and streets in Tahrir Square were closed as Morsi supporters' critics threw rocks at one another. At least 110 people have been injured. The Dow Jones Industrial closed up 3 points today. Here is your Drake area weather. Tonight, expect late rain showers and a low of 55. Tomorrow, storms are expected with a high in the mid-70s. The storm should remain throughout the day with a low in the 60s. It's currently 59 degrees. This has been 94.1 News. I'm Katherine Fritcke.